Hello, this is Dr. Martina, your online sex therapist and sex educator. One of the main topics I like to discuss is the female orgasm. I have struggled with it myself, didn't have my first orgasm that I was aware of till about 35, so it's close to my heart, or other places of my body, of course. So what I have learned over the years is that the orgasm is put on a pedestal too high to reach and too perfect to understand. And because of that, we have expectations what our orgasms are supposed to feel like. We expect that every orgasm that we have will match the intensity and duration of that one up on top of that pedestal. But that is just not true. Every orgasm comes with a different depth, different duration, and different strength and power. And they all can be good. To understand the orgasm, we need to agree upon what it is. And here it is. An orgasm is a sudden release of sexual tension. And you can count on always being that the case, a sudden release of sexual tension. Now, the only difference here is, and here comes the big but, how that release feels to you, that depends on the context. In other words, are you, for instance, are you by yourself or are you with a partner? It depends on the stimulation that you are experiencing. Is it something that you like at that moment, or are you just enduring it? It depends on your own stress level. Are you present or are you mentally preoccupied? It depends on your menstrual cycle if you're still having your period. It depends on how your body feels. Are you in pain or are you comfortable? Once you cross the point of non-return threshold, you will gain a sense of completion. And that feeling will be different from everything else, and that's how we know that we have an orgasm. But this is how we get ourselves in trouble. If we have expectation how an orgasm is supposed to feel, those expectations are back on that pedestal. And we're going to be disappointed. And that's how we get ourselves in trouble, because we don't think about the context of the whole experience. If we can stay open for an experience without having any expectations, then we can accept the fact that the orgasms will be different. Every one of them is. Some will be short-lived, or ones will be lingering on, more intensity, less intensity, more present. It all will depend what kind of situation we find ourselves in. But different does not mean bad. Different actually can mean good. Let me give you an example. A couple weeks ago, I was sick with COVID, and I was lying in bed. And after lying in bed for a couple days and being, feeling isolated and a little depressed, I felt some sexual tension that I wanted to release. Now, I was wondering what that was going to be like, since I had no energy and I was definitely not feeling good at all. But I was curious. So, and to my surprise, the arch of my orgasm was really gentle. It was from a 0 to 10, it was hovering around a 4. It was bringing me up. I felt the release, and then on the downside of it, I was letting go of a lot of tension, and I could feel how good that felt. So I recognized that the context of my situation was not ideal, but the orgasm still was. As you can imagine, it felt delicious to let go of the expectations of what an orgasm is supposed to feel like. I was able to step outside of my negative bias thinking, and I was surprised with joy that I didn't know was available to me. It kept it simple and beautiful, and I'm so grateful for that. So this is what I wanted to today, just give you a little short inspirational video, and take it for face value, try it out yourself, and see what you can do once you remove your expectations of an orgasm and pay more attention on the context, and then just be surprised what's there for you. And of course, I offer for you to communicate with me what you experience, and maybe if you have questions or if you want to just share your thoughts and your experiences, that would be wonderful. I'm looking forward to hear from you. You take care.